This is Eagle Owl, and today we're going to talk about Bryce Huff. Is he officially on the clock? Also, Jordan Davis, he get the bag. He's officially exercised. Lastly, Jalen Hurts, but not just him. The Eagles are in the lab, but let's get straight into it. All right, man, before we hop straight into it, we know football is almost here. So we got some rookie mini camps. Yes, it's Friday and Saturday. So officially rookie mini camp. For the 2 days, we're gonna see some numbers, at least for now, because we know Quinion was number 30. Then when the season started, he changed his number. He took Zach McPherson number. So look, man, it's getting real. It's May. June, it dries up a little bit, but when July, August, and then September, we back. Football is back. So we almost here. We almost here. I can't wait to see something. Some drills. The Eagles social media team releasing something. I can't wait to see something. So again, rookie minicamp Friday, Saturday. Of course, I will be on it. I'll be reporting what's going on. Get as much information as I can. A lot of you guys been saying, why you keep talking about N'Kobe name being on the clock? I'm like, you know what? You're right. Because there's somebody that's actually on the clock, and it gotta be Bryce Huff. I don't care how much money he's making. He is on the clock. Why I say that? Why I believe that? Because first and foremost, Cam Jurgens' contract came out, and we saved $2 million against the cap, so we got extra money on the cap, and I'm pretty sure that we possibly not gonna use it for a big signing, so it just be money there, or money we could afford to lose. So that's the reason to get rid of Bryce Huff, because if you got to eat some cap, you just got extra cap from the Cam Jurgens contract. Two, we signed two new, or we invited two new guys to rookie minicamp, and they just happen to play edge. So this one I like a lot. Kyman Rucker out of North Carolina. He had a career total of 180 tackles, 38.5 tackles for loss, and 22 sacks at UNC. Now, he was projected to go like seventh round, but he went undrafted. And one of the big knocks on him, and it was the same thing with the guy we got with our last pick out of Virginia Tech, was the short arms. That was the big knock, like his short arms. Can it, translate into the NFL level? I would say this. I heard the same thing about Milton Williams. Now Milton Williams getting paid $25 million a year. So I want to make a big emphasis on the short arm thing. He got the speed. He come off the edge really, really well. As you see in the report, he was a star in UNC, so he has a possibility of making this team. We also grabbed another guy out of Australia who played rugby, Carson Patu, if I'm saying that right. Look, they label him as an edge rusher slash linebacker. So we just invited two new edge rushers. You save money against the cap again with Cam Jurgens' contract. I'm telling you, Bryce Huff is in trouble, and nobody's talking about it. Even when I mention the edge rushers, you always hear me say, I say Azeez Ojulari, Joshua O'Shea, and then I go into Hunt, and I talk about Nolan Smith. I always forget about Bryce Huff. I'm telling you, he's on the clock, man. He's definitely on the clock. Hopefully, if we do let him go, hopefully we can trade him and get something back for him. But he don't really have any value because he didn't really show anything last year. And who want to take on a contract like that unless somebody really, really believe in him? But yeah, he is on the clock. Like this ain't no theory of mine. Hell, even if you label Jahai Campbell, right? Even if you label him a edge rusher, that's another edge rusher. Where do Bryce Huff fit? Where do he fit? And Fangio do not care about money, do not care about contracts. He would go to Howie Roseman like, look, we gotta get rid of this guy, or he gonna be on some type of injury reserve to save money. They gonna James Bradbury him. I'm gonna call it that. Yeah, he's on the team, but he's on injury reserve. He got a wrist injury. He gonna need to miss the whole year. So something like that might happen, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. Speaking of money, Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis get the bag. He's officially exercised. And I flip flop with this. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Because at one point I said, you know what, they not gonna exercise it. Then I also said, like, let's go through the draft and see what happened. So I'm watching the draft. I'm like, oh, the Eagles did not draft his replacement in any rounds. We got Ty Robinson, but I look at him more as a Milton Williams replacement, not a Jordan Davis replacement. And we exercised his contract and he deserved it. He put out a little message on Instagram, and this is what Jordan Davis had to say after getting paid. Glory to the most merciful. I'm grateful and excited to continue being a part of something special. Thank you to the organization, my village, and the people of Philadelphia for your support. There's no place I'd rather be. As always, I strive to be better than I was the day before. Cool message, man. And he is getting better time and time and time again. So as time goes on, Jordan Davis is getting better. The thing is with Jordan Davis, I know my guy Philly might mention Milton Williams. The reason why we don't have the same patience with Jordan Davis because he was a first round pick, and then guys like me, for example, I'm like, yo, we could have had Kyle Hamilton. I was a big Kyle Hamilton. I'm like, he's gonna be a star. You see what he doing there in Baltimore, and you look at Jordan Davis. Like, we just draft the run stopper, which run stopper is important, but you look at the league today; it's more of a passing league, and you want a defensive tackle that can do both. You really do. So what we're hoping is that he develops because the way he closed the season, you can't argue with that. Argue with your mom. He was really good the way he closed the season. It was really, really good. So again, shout out to Jordan Davis. And then when you look at the contract, especially with these defensive tackles getting paid today, it's not that bad. You're talking about 25, 26, 30s, 35s. So these defensive tackles are getting that bag. And you get Jordan Davis, who can possibly be top five, top 10 defensive tackle. He has that ability. I'm telling y'all, he has the ability to be a Via Veda, but something's missing. Is it the stamina? Is it like more aggression? I don't know what it is when I watch him, but something's missing. But hopefully he can find it. Hopefully he can find it. And if he do, and you only pay him 12.8, you got a nice deal for the next 2 years. But if he don't, then you're gonna have some discussions. Maybe you go into the next year's draft. Like, okay, it's time to get Jordan Davis replacement. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. But last but certainly not least, I put in the title Jalen Hurts is in the lab, but there's a couple guys in the lab. I've seen Jalen Hurts. I've seen Jahad Dotson. A couple guys as I let the pitchers play. It look like they get they workout in before the rookies come in, do they workouts. So this look all voluntary, no equipment, no pads or anything on like that. So it's pretty dope that the team getting it in right now. Because they know as time go on, it's going to ramp up. And I like the approach the Eagles are taking now. So at first, remember they used to take, oh, let's just take a lot of days off so we could be fully rested and fully healthy going into the season. But as you always see, week 1 through like week 4, week 5, through those weeks, we missing tackles. We look out of sync. Something's missing. But now the Eagles are taking the approach like, no, we going to simulate like these are real games and as if the game is next week. We going to get into the gym and the lab early so we can build the chemistry early. And that's exactly what we're doing. And it worked out to the point where we won the Super Bowl. I think we're going to keep that same formula. So it's good to see these guys in the lab, man. But that's all I got for you guys today. Hey, man, what do you think and how do you feel? Is Bryce Huff on the clock or am I tripping? Got rookie mini camps, a little football coming back Friday, Saturday. But this is Eagle Owl, man. I'm out.